Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of variety. I personally quite like the ales, and also like the barbecue pulled pork. I feel like it's attracted a lot more people personally, a lot like a wider spectrum of people, so to speak. Like people have catered for the kids that we've bought as well. So that's nice to see. I'd say it definitely promotes like kind of tourism. So yes, I think it'd probably get a lot more people from, like, say, I don't know, neighbouring towns, like say Wakefield, people might come over here, and like Barnes and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd say it definitely brings in more revenue, and like kind of puts it on the map, so to speak.
My name's Jamie, I'm Jamie Waters, I'm the event manager on behalf of Huddersfield Live, who are delivering the Huddersfield Food and Drink Festival this year. It's been good, it's been a really good first few days. It's kind of lunchtime on Friday, the weather is fantastic and it's now set great for the rest of the weekend. It's been a long 8 months. We started this process in November, officially announced it in end of December, just before Christmas. In fact, it was Christmas week. Opened applications to stall holders the first week of January, and we were 3-1 oversubscribed, so that kind of tells itself what the demand is from a trader's perspective. Because essentially it's a food and drink event on the square in the same week that it has been for the last 16 years, and we've taken the name. We've been able to do a rebrand. I think the rebrand looks fantastic, if I can say so. The reception for that has been really well received, and it's allowed us to stage the event using the reputation of the Food and Drink Festival. It's a challenge. I don't kind of like to use the word stress, because personally I don't, but it's been a challenge, and I think the misconception of an event such as this is that it just happens overnight. I have lost count of the number of meetings that we've had regarding this, and I'm one that doesn't do meetings for the sake of meetings, believe me. But we have faced issues and challenges, but they're never issues, it's just more things that need doing. And until you've been through a full cycle of this, you don't quite realise the small little nuances that kind of arise. Two very small examples: there are some daily hire vehicles just outside the railway station that, if you've never used them, you don't know they're there, but they need relocating in the town somewhere. The taxi stands, we have to relocate the taxi stands and the hackney carriages that stand just behind me. They have to be somewhere in the stand, so we've worked really closely with trade. They've been very cooperative, which has been really beneficial, that we can relocate them for what is a busy weekend for them as well. So there's a lot of little infrastructure challenges that goes on putting or bringing the infrastructure of a small town to the centre of Huddersfield. We couldn't do it without the volunteers. Yes, it's a paid event. We're a non-for-profit organisation, so we're certainly not here to kind of make as much money as we can and move on. We're here because we want to create the legacy for events in the town. Little backstory on Huddersfield Live. They are an organisation of Huddersfield businesses that came together coincidentally about the news of the Huddersfield Food and Drink Festival last year, but it wasn't formed as a result of that. It was more to help the smaller events or bring on new events or big screen weekends and have weekends like that are different and help the town. It then transpired that the food festival needed help, and they needed a local organisation to kind of take the reins and take full authority for it and full accountability for it as well. So then we obviously look at the budget, see where we can make savings, see where we can maybe charge a little bit more or be creative about how to generate revenue. One of them, for instance, is this. It's the Stack Cup. I poured it all over myself when I was interviewed yesterday. It's £1, so it's not a lot of money. It's reusable. It can be used at home, but also throughout the course of the event. It saves our waste bill. So the less plastics that we use, it means the less money we pay for cleansing, and we generate a little bit of money for that as well. So we can generate a little bit of revenue on little streams like that. But the volunteers, absolutely, without a workforce we've got about 75 volunteers that have signed up to give one shift or more throughout the 5 days, because we have a build day as well. We just couldn't operate without them, so I owe them a massive kind of debt and appreciation for their time. We would not have an event if the good people of Huddersfield and the surrounding areas didn't travel and support it. So it's thanks to the people that attend and spend money with the traders that ultimately makes it all worthwhile.